Shalom, brethren. Over a while, I've been thinking about the appropriate topic to bring, and so therefore I came across that topic. Why should we worship on Sunday? Because it has been a question that has been receiving very many debates upon. And so therefore, in this video, I've prepared a classic episode where we're going to learn and understand why should we worship on Sunday. Stay tuned. In the third commandment that God gave Moses on Mount Sinai, he instructed us to keep the Sabbath and make it holy. While the Jews kept Saturday as their Sabbath day, which even Jesus himself used to by going to the Sabbath, he really observed it. The early Christians had reason as to why they had to worship God and change their Sabbath to Sunday, which is the Lord's day. And so therefore, the best and the major reason of it all is Jesus resurrected on a Sunday. This is the major reason as to why we observe Sunday instead of Saturday. Because Jesus himself had prophesied of his death and crucifixion by telling them that he will destroy the church, he will destroy the temple and rebuild it in 3 days. And the third day is Sunday. By his resurrection, he rebuilt up a new church, which is the birth of the Christianity. Also, in Revelation chapter 1 verse 10, it says that on the Lord's day I was in the Spirit, and I heard behind me a loud voice like a trumpet. By the end of the first century, Christians had become more acquainted to worshiping God on the Lord's day. They were used up to making gatherings on Sunday, as they were being told even by Paul the Apostle and even the practices in the Acts of the Apostles. Sunday was the day the early church gathered for the sake of breaking of the bread and drinking the cup. By the middle second century, the Lord's Day was being made for the gatherings that were being made on that day, and many usually turned up for the same. In the Acts of the Apostle, chapter 20, verse 7, it says that, and upon the first day of the week, when the disciples came together to break the bread, Paul preached unto them. This clearly shows that when in the Acts of the apostles used to meet more often on a Sunday, on the first day of the week, for the sake of breaking the bread. And even Paul himself and other visitors used to visit them on this day. Both the historical and biblical record reveal that the Lord's Day was chosen for gatherings for distinctively Christian worship. Because when Jesus rose from the dead, every Sunday the church gathers its members and celebrates the resurrection of Jesus. Thus, every Sunday is taken as the Easter Sunday. While Jesus himself did not make a final break with the Sabbath, he so weakened it in the minds of his followers that they found it natural to move from worshipping on the Sabbath on a day of restriction to Sunday, a day associated with the joyous freedom brought about by the resurrection of Jesus. With these reasons, I think that we have benefited from what we learn. Or why should we worship on Sunday? So kindly I request that you keep subscribing, like, and share the video to others. Thank you.